Hey, I'm Kev Mystical. Welcome back to the IndyCar Fix Series, Season 2 of 2019 on iRacing. We're around on my favourite circuits, the Auto Club Speedway in Fontana, California. It is a big beast. It used to hold the IndyCar season finale for a couple of years until no one turned up. And they put it at a ridiculous time as well for TV, for everyone basically. And we had these just endurance races in the end. I think the last race they held as finale, the Auto Club, there was only like single digit finishes, like 7, I think, on the lead lap. It was absolutely ridiculous. It was a fantastic race, just no one watched it, and as I said, for the season finale, it was just incredibly inconvenient. So, hopefully, IndyCar will be back here in the near future. So the last race they held around here was an absolute classic, where it came down to, I think, Graham Rahal won it. Already forgotten, it's just a couple of years ago, but I really do hope IndyCar come back here and figure out a way of doing it and have an oval back on the calendar as well. They've been losing ovals quite a lot recently, so I would love it round here. But in the virtual world, we are 7th. There's 20 cars, as you can see, in this split. We're at number 18, 13 drivers qualified. I was pretty happy with my qualifying lap. Then you look at pole, a 10th quicker on a flat out lap. Absolutely ridiculous. So obviously you didn't do something right, such as spin up the wheels. But yeah, I wonder how they got so quick, basically, compared to us. I thought I did a good job. I thought I figured out. I did like 40 laps of practice. Like, I know my fuel window now for the 60 lapper. It's like around 2/3 distance. And that's driving by myself for virtually the whole of the stint. So hopefully in traffic we can extend that, and of course with cautions as well. Because if someone's messing up here, you don't have quick reactions to basically do with it. Even though the track, as you can see, is very wide, it's got lots of grooves. Again, high line is the king, remember that in the race. But the high line doesn't actually work that well off the corners. Into the corners, yeah, fantastic, but off the corners you really got to clear the guy to make that position. That's something again we noticed from practice, because holding that tight line and just incredibly keeping the steering a bit too much out of the corners seems to really help. It's really strange, because normally in oval race you want to turn as less as possible basically to keep that speed up, not scrub too much speed, but for some reason the opposite works around here, at least in practice. We see what it's like in the race as the car buggers off, does the pace car. And we got a fantastic start. Has he got Crew Chief back with us? Oh, so did the guy on the inside get a good, fantastic start.
Careful, still there. Clear inside.
There's already a caution. Oh man, that was an awesome start we got. Not as good as the number 19 though. We have to watch his start at the end of the race. How the hell do you get a fantastic steam store out of one? As the guy in front of us got balked a bit. I'm not sure if that's by the number 3 car, because I can see he's dropped back quite a lot.
P6.
But yeah, it was superb start. Let's try and do that on the next restart. So we're about to go green again after just like a lap of caution. This is fantastic. As you can see, guys really hogging the outside line. We might as well copy them, because remember, you can't get past on the out. You can get past on the outside before start finish line, not on the inside though. So we got called out slightly there. Trying to see if there's wrecking behind. I swear I saw some smoke. Probably just seeing things. So let's get up to 6 and cruise at like 250 miles per hour. Or 220 actually.
Track temperature's decreasing. It's now 32 Celsius. Rice.
That's a bit annoying having the track temperature go down. I swear that's a crash behind. But did someone just kick up the dirt?
Just done at 83.9.
I think someone just kicked up the dirt. And so we're in a line from down to 8th, it looks like. There's a going like 3 or 4 wide in front. We're just staying back here. This is the safe zone of like half a second behind us a lot. Because look at them fighting hard going 3 wide.
You've just done
Remember, outside line is king. Even as I said, you can get a better run off the corner. Oh my god, they're jostling hard, aren't they? It's all 4th, almost got squeezed. And we might follow what the number 19 is doing, holding this outside line. So you can take the inside, dude. Because again, outside line is king. Because no matter how good that exit is, you're not getting the entrance to make up for it. For taking a line that tight. Isn't it? It's like we're putting away massively from 9th place. Got a 2.6 second gap from 8th to that, to 8th to 9th. Hey, the guys that aren't behind. Following our line on the higher line. As you just sit here. Again, that guy can take the low line all you want.
Still there.
We're holding the outside line.
The track temperature's falling. It's now 29 Celsius. The lap time was 32.7.
I saw when the track got hotter in practice, that's when the lap times got much quicker. So we're just getting into a pretty nice rhythm now. We just settled into a rhythm.
The gap behind is now 0.9.
Now it is 40 laps. The full last. Oh, I think it was actually 37 laps in
The
practice.
next car is Campbell.
So I'm not sure if we pit or stay out. I think we just follow the guys in front. Because we want to be in this lead group as get out of here, crew chief. This is why I don't like crew chief for oval. Criticises under caution when there's nothing we can do. It's caution, of course, that times are increasing.
Watch your speed limit in the pits. The leader, Rice, is pitting. Box in 590 metres.
Well, I guess we're pitting then. As almost everyone's doing it apart from a couple of fellas. It's like one person got caught out, so it's all the faking and everything. So where's our pit? So it's down here.
100 metres. 50 metres.
There we go, we actually hit our marks for once. That's like the first time ever I've done that in an IndyCar. Or in any car. And it's like we rejoin where we were.
It's now 34 Celsius. Pit exit looks clear.
I didn't see another short caution, just 2 to go to green. And then madness happens again. As in this, we've jumped up to 5th out of the guys who have pitted. So someone got caught back sleeping, or had damage, or something as guy in front's taking the cone with him. That's a brave choice. I'm not sure the aerodynamics were like that. So in this, like the 19 car got rid of the cone, he went down on the apron and managed to jig it about 3, it looks like. I know it's confusing because the car in front's blue as well. No, he definitely got rid of the cone, it looks like. So we are actually not in 7th, we're in 8th, as you can see. I think a couple of guys actually stayed out. And so now, this is a fuel-saving race if you don't have any caution. Very different race than what it was going to be. So the blue car had a poor restart.
E8.
Are low. Hold your line. Clear low.
And it's already been overtaken as well. Told you, just holding that inside line for a bit longer than you should. Really does work out. So I guess we're going around the outside then, as he's been bought by the guy in front.
You're clear on the inside.
Maybe that's a bit too high.
35.2.
Doing like the Cole Larson line there. That's a number 6. I'm guessing he's playing a fuel saving game already. Or not. It seems like he's got the line on the inside.
Or outside.
We'll throw him in there.
Clear high.
Or not. It's got a lifting major. Almost going to the back of the number 9 there. And of course, we don't have to run up the corner. As they're going like 4 wide for the lead. We've got a crazy bunch with us. It's got guy behind's falling back a few tenths. Not sure if that's tactical. Again, that half-second buffer in case anything crazy happens.
3.1.
As you can hear the lifting already. And yeah, there is that half-second buffer behind. So someone's been caught out. We kind of just want to stay at the back of this pack, so we're not going to try and fight them. And that's a super fast guy as well, so we know he's going to get up to speed quite quickly.
Easy. Hold your line.
Or not.
Hold your line.
As he kind of went 3 wide for briefly there, I think.
Look low.
E7.
Hard inside. Still there. Clear low.
You've just done it. 33.2.
There's a bit of a gap between the top 4 and the rest. Nothing too much to worry about though at this stage. As again, everyone's, I'm guessing, playing a fuel saving game. So we're all running at different paces, or 2 different paces. Even though the end goal is the same, to make it to the end if it is green. So you can hear that we're even lifting on the straights now. That's not a good corner. Need to be a bit more smoother than that.
Careful, still there. Clear inside.
P9.
Car low. Still there. Clear low.
Lap times are pretty consistent. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 37 Celsius.
As we get more cloud cover overhead as well. So I wonder the track is not as grippy as practice then, with all this cloud cover and the lower temps. Because we had high temps in practice and we could have flat out this thing really easily.
Careful, still there. Hold your line. You're all clear high.
V8. That lap was at 33.4.
Lifted a bit too late in the corner. I had to run it a bit deeper because I was making a pass though. Didn't want to run it that deep though. Same into that corner as well, just not got the run off the corner that I wanted as we done a third of the race.
34 Celsius.
Gonna have to remember to talk the crew chief button. But as I said, it's all about fuel this race. Tyres will be okay. I don't think tyre will be an issue. It's all about that fuel. Seeing if we can stretch it. And see, there's almost a second gap from 5th to 6th. That's what we've got to look out for. See if that top 5 do get away a bit. As they're battling hard over 6th. That gap is now over a second.
The guy behind has just done it, 32.5.
So was that tyre smoke? Were they touching tyres in front, or was that just lag?
Still there.
Outside line is king. We're going to be losing the place.
Outside.
I know I've actually mapped the visor as well, the strip off button.
Track temperature's increasing.
So we caught back up to 5th.
Celsius, E9. Last lap time was at 33.2.
So now it's the top 4 that's getting away. I'm not sure if 5th got too close to someone, because he did come on the old radio as well. Not sure what the number 1 car was doing. So you go, sit with our high side buddy. Come on, number 2. Yes, number 2.
Track temperature is increasing. It's now 39 Celsius.
That's all. Big crash in front. Well, now it's just a normal race again.
E7. Your lap time was at 33.2. Engage limiter. Car approaching. Watch your mirrors. Oh crap! We've just had a stop go penalty.
Why have I got a stop go? At least I'm only dropping to the end. I don't mind that too much. As I'm taking the pit cone with me.
You need to come in for this penalty in the next 3 laps.
I think it's because I took the cone. Maybe that's why. Has he got to let the 5 car go? So I guess then everyone will pit. That's all. There goes the cone. Didn't even have it a lap. That's disappointing.
The leader is pitting now. Box in 590 meters.
Passing under yellow.
Pitting.
Well, I forgot a penalty for passing under yellow as well. God's sake. Got screwed because we're trying to be a bit cautious.
100 meters. You still haven't served this penalty. 50 meters.
What if it remains caution then?
Limiter's still on. Disengage it. Exit's clear. Push.
So now I've got to drop to the apron, I'm guessing, and let everyone by. So I'm letting the 7 car by. I don't know who that is. Oh, there we go. Finally found him. There we go. Stay behind the 7 car. So, I'm having the pit to take this penalty. I guess I do this then, let everyone have the outside line.
Box.
As I head straight to pit. Yeah, I know. Stop go.
What's your speed?
There we go. Bye, everyone.
190 meters.
Half of 36 seconds. Bloody hell.
All right, Kev. The next car is right.
Passing under yellow. Still don't get that. Because I let everyone by,
meters.
you know?
50 meters.
So here we go, going laps down. Fuck's sake. Well, that's just annoying. Next time I'm just going to stay on the track then. And plough into someone instead of actually going down. Being cautious. As what's the other penalty for then? Is that again dropping to the back? Not sure I understand that one. Is it going 2 laps down? No, that is both penalties. Okay.
If it takes it is clear. Push now.
So he got it out of pit lane. Cool, how far back are we? Oh, it says we're only a lap down. That can't be right. We're 2 laps down, aren't we? You'll see it update when I cross the line. Yeah, we're 2 laps down.
Murphy is leading the race.
No way, we're getting those laps back and there's cautions start to fly everywhere.
Campbell is reeling you in. The gap's now 15.
So we're into the second half of the race.
Okay, Kev, we're at the halfway point. Should be about 30 laps remaining on this tank.
So we've got enough fuel to the end. God, this has been a shite opening to the season, hasn't it? We've had good pace in both races, but just an unfortunate ending in Homestead, and now this bollocks. As Campbell's out of here, he's had enough. Don't blame him. After having such a good race. Well, this guy in front's a bit slow. Come on, cautions. Because I think we're the only guy who's 2 laps down. We even get that back.
That was 32.9.
We kind of need everyone to pit, don't we? As you are gaining on the cars in front at least, I'm not sure if he's damaged. We are enjoying running flat out for once in this race. Of course, to try to enjoy it even better if we're actually in the lead up battling for positions, but this will have to do.
That lap time was 32.9.
But I guess we are the number 18 car, we're in 14th, so we're doing better than we should. So are the 2 cars in front damaged? Because we're gaining on the number 4 car as well. Or are they just not running flat out? No, we're gaining on a straight line, so I think the car in front is actually damaged. Like, majorly. We've been gaining on 11th as well. Let's say we go, we're in tone range already. Guy lets us by on the outside, thank you.
Still there, clear inside.
You're on that just so we're just a lap down from 13th. The comeback is on. Fortunately, 11th has pulled away slightly again. Yes, that was a horrible corner. I like that the number 11 car is sticking around for his damage to be repaired. Oh, he's just watching the race probably, actually. And so we're losing out to the number 11 car, and it's like, oh, we're actually even on that times in it, so. Let's there we go, a caution. We're back in it.
The track temps increasing.
Not really.
41 Celsius.
Sorry about that. More on that.
So that was 5th. Is he damaged? Unfortunately, can't overtake him. I think he might be.
Sanders in front is pitting. The driver in front of us is Sanders. Your lap times are dropping off. Come on, you can do better than this.
Chopping off because we're under caution. Calm down, spotter. We'll take crew chief. Actually, he's not the spotter, he's the crew chief. So yeah, if everyone, please everyone pit, so I can just stay out. And I think everyone just use this to save fuel. Okay, on to the end. And then it's like what everyone is doing. Or not. No, they're all pitting.
The leader, Murphy, is pitting.
Not letting anyone by. Sure, I get the wave around, don't I? No, now I'm just a lap down, I think. Not sure if I do get the wave around or a lap down.
Rice is now leading.
So now I am just a lap down. I did get the wave around with 1 to go. Fortunately, we need another caution, I think. And even then, it's not guaranteed everyone will pit. So I think we are going to finish a lap down. So I guess we're just going to cruise behind everyone. There's no point battling.
That lap was at 101.9.
Because everyone is ahead of us. So we might as well just sit back here. Enjoy the ride. Oh yeah, I forget that guy's damaged actually. I can get past him.
Easy, hold your line, they're outside.
Come on, I'll tow you back up to these two. Stay in my tow.
That Lap time was 34.6.
Don't think it's working. In fact, it seems to be dropping off a bit. Could still beat our finishing position from Homestead. I think we were 12th or 13th. So we're almost matching it already. So we're being very consistent at the start of the season. As I just cry on the inside. So not going crazy in front either. Yeah, we've got the fellas in front going too wide, but it's not exactly 3 wide or 4 wide like it was earlier in the race. So that was a bit of a shot, wasn't it? In front. I should probably concentrate on the racetrack instead of looking at what's happening in front. Just realised I'm actually on the same lap as 12th, aren't I? So I just got to make up, 40 seconds. I could get another position. They're battling really hard in front. There you go. Get it back down to 5th. Much better. Much smoother to drive. So I'm just in no man's land.
That was 33.1.
We'll go slight lift into the corner, nice hit in the apex. Fortunately not really catching up to the 2 in front, no. As they just got 30 seconds to go. And then we've got 12. I believe we can do this. Quicker than that. What, 3 seconds per lap quicker? Easy.
Rice, he's leading the race.
So I think I was meant to just drop to the end of the field, think with the penalties. Because apparently I passed on the caution, that's where I got the time penalty from. Even though on my screen I didn't pass anyone. I don't know, I have to look back at the replay.
Track temperature's falling. It's now 39 Celsius.
As we've got 10 to go. Bringing home this solid 13th place. I don't know why I keep lifting, you can just be flat out. It's 10th for 11th, I'm gaining back up to everyone else. Plus everyone else has got kind of slipstream when we haven't.
That's good consistency, keep it up.
Don't want consistency, I want a lap back, god damn it.
It's now 37 Celsius.
It's a shame this is the last chance as well around autocross speed. I would love to have a second go at this. instead paying the price for recording it right at the end of a week. I need to start doing this at the beginning of the weeks. I remember I tried to do that last season. I have the Ferrari GT3 Fix series as kind of a warm-up and then do the IndyCar kind of midweek. I need to try and do that. Do like a race on iRacing every night. It doesn't have to always be different series, but it could be like IndyCar, Ferrari. Definitely try and dirt oval so I can get out of rookie. Dirt road as well, because Rallycross is fun. As I said, not sure as fun as Dirt Rally 2.0. But Rallycross is always fun, so definitely want to try that out. Actually try at different circuits as well. And open setups too, so I have to look at what they do in real life and see how I can set up cars for once, instead of nicking them from all these places where you can get setups like Craig Setup Shop, VRS, Pure Racing Setups or something like that. So a big crash in front. That was 10th and 11th, what the hell? Unfortunately, I think it's too late for anyone to pit. I can't believe that. As you're almost getting their top 10 now.
Okay, Kev, push now. We can catch this guy. P12.
I'm pushing! Oh no, we're under caution. I can't overtake. See, the one time our crew chief wasn't like this, like being aggressive. It's the one time I actually do something stupid. I don't know yet. That's how I didn't really check that. We have to check those replays.
The track temperature's falling. It's now 32 Celsius.
But we're definitely up to 12th at least. My god. So we are about to go green for 2 that sprint. And once I get the popcorn out, we've got a great view of everything. So we've got the 10 lead cars in front, including number 5 because we've got to let them bite. As we didn't get all that back. So we might just sit back here actually, give them a bit of a gap. So we don't interfere as well. And let's watch the fireworks. Oh no, they've crashed already!
The track temperature's rising. It's now 34 Celsius.
Okay, don't watch the fireworks then. And I guess that's the finish then, so we don't get the fireworks.
Increasing. All right, come on. Keep your focus.
What the hell?
There's a couple people trying to get little runs, and yeah.
Can't believe that. But there goes the sprint. God, I got the popcorn out for that. Then you get the Benny Hill music out instead. Where's the pace car? Oh, there he is. Just cruising. I still have to let those guys by. No, I'm staying behind the 5 car, apparently. Look at that, he's made out a couple of places. A fantastic move. Up into 8th now. Well, that's a shame. Didn't get the grandstand finish. But I do still love you, Auto Club Speedway. You know, I feel like you did me dirty. We got 11th. That's our best finish of the season so far. We're building towards a top 10 finish. Who knows? We might get it next time out. I'm not sure what track is up next. It'll be a quarter way through the season already. Remember, it's just 12 weeks. Oh man, I'm going to be so far down the standings. I'll be lucky to get a top 10 this season if I keep driving like this.
E11. Okay, we're done.
So go, what a finish. I hope you enjoyed at least half of the race like I did. We'll forget about the second half. Let's get out of here, pace car. So there's only going to be one bit of analysis for this race, and that is this moment. Not this lap, but the next lap. As we've got to build it up. As you can see, the guys in front going 3 wide into turn 1. You can barely see that. That's we're fighting on the edges of the top 10. Just setting into a nice rhythm here. Let's keep your eyes out on what's happening in front. As the Nits are making their way. Look again, they're going low, going all over the place, the top 3. As we get up into 9th. And then in front, something happens. Does someone hit the wall? Yeah, and it's like they collide. So there goes the 2 cars to the infield. Now everyone's checking up. You see the blue car coming down. We decided to just get out of here. And I say it's because you went over that yellow line. That's why we're told that we went into pit lane. And maybe because we collected the cone as well. I mean, that might be a little bit more evidence than me just going over a yellow line. But yeah, and then it's turned us to let someone by, I think. I'm just not sure what's happening here. Look at how jagged those lines are as well. But yeah, we brought a friend with us. And then he disappears very shortly. He's had enough of this life of being an IndyCar cone. He wants to go back to NASCAR, being a NASCAR cone. As you can see, here he goes. He's about to disappear. I just had a buddy for a bit. There he goes. So you'd rather be in the catch fencing than on my car. Not that I'm sad or anything. But thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.